If we just touched on the Billy Joe Saunders Canelo fight, going into the fight, I remember you were there. I remember seeing you on Greg Marrett's Billy Joe Saunders Nutritionist story. What did you think of it? What were your thoughts on the Canelo Saunders fight?
Watching it, just I feel like, first of all, I should have been one fighting Billy Joe to fight Canelo, which that's what I was trying to do, petition the WBO to make me the mandatory to fight Billy Joe before he gets in there with Canelo, because the winner of that fight, it will be a massive, it will be more, it will be better, it will be more attractive to see the winner out of Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe fight Canelo, but it didn't go down that way. But watching the fight, I thought, Billy Joe did okay, but he did a lot of amateur moves. He didn't like try to hold his ground at any time. There's no real power. Listen, I told people he went 12 rounds with Martin Murray. How you go 12 rounds with Martin Murray? No disrespect to Martin Murray, he did things in boxing, but Martin Murray's old now. Like, he's older. His time is done. You went 12 rounds with a guy that you should have either knocked down, took out, stopped. And now you think after that sluggish performance with Martin Murray, we're expecting Billy Joe to be this powerful, fastest, fighter to beat Canelo. No, it wasn't going to happen. But, at the end of the day, I'm going to wish the best man wins always, but he does not have the power for himself for anybody to sort of respect. So somebody like Canelo's going to, like he did after a few rounds, 1 or 2 rounds, he felt like, I could take his power. He ain't got no power. And he just started bull rushing and, throwing the shots. And Billy Joe, at times, he did great. He did okay moving, landing a few punches, but he's playing tag in there. You can't play tag with Canelo. You got to really hit Canelo, let Canelo know, like, I'm here, motherfucker.
And the thing is about that, I see what you mean. You can't play tag with Canelo. I mean, it was an 8-round fight, you might be able to, but a 12-round fight, you certainly can't. I mean, there's a lot of criticism online. I found a bit deep on Billy Joe Saunders about how people were saying that he'd quit. And I don't think he quit. I can't call anyone a quitter because I've had amateur fights, but I've never had a professional fight. And most of the people online call him a quitter, and that's just disrespectful because most of these guys they even have one professional fight in their life. What were your thoughts on Mark Tibbs pulling him out, though?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I haven't been in that position. He's a professional, like you said. I think he knows what he's getting himself into. If his corner or himself felt like, Canelo is a elite guy. Also, he's good competition. He's strong, whatever. I'm gonna go out there and fight with one eye and get what done. Like, I'm not getting anything done now. What am I going to get done later? So maybe it was a good thing that corner stopped, because at the end of the day, life goes on. Fights go on. I don't know if he quit himself, said no, but at the end of the day, that's him. That's nobody else. And at the end of the day, he worked hard. He worked as hard as he can to be able to get in there with Canelo, and he showed up. He got hit with a clean shot, and it did what it did. It broke his bone or eye, whatever, his orbital bone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would have cried. A lot of people would have just fell on the floor as soon as that shit happened. A lot of people would have been crying like a little girl in real life. You feel what I'm saying? In real life. But, I didn't see where Billy Joe was shaking the head like, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go out there. At the end of the day, you have to protect, your fighter and his longevity in the sport, because you know what? It could have got worse. And I don't think he was going to make the decision anyway. Get the decision as far as the win anyway. So, at the end of the day, if you're down, you're down. If you lost, you lost. And that's just what it is. I'm only can speak like this, but I don't know. It's not me. I'm not in that boat to really tell, but just by the looks of it and just giving you a little, opinion.
I mean, he kept dipping down. He slipping to no shot. I remember he kept dipping down to the front foot, and he did that quite a few times coming up to those rounds. Canelo kept probably falling himself, the right uppercut is probably the punch to land, especially on a southpaw fighter.